Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Alright, so chromosomal mutation, okay, the definition is mutation that cause abnormalities in chromosomal structure. Okay, so a chromosomal structure, also known as chromosomal aberration, in change in chromosome number. Okay, this is referred to Aneuploidy or Euploidy. Okay, in simple definition, you can say that chromosomal mutation is a mutation that cause abnormalities in chromosome structure and change in chromosome number. So maksudnya sekarang ni kita lebih kepada besar. Okay, macam gene mutation tadi kita cerita tentang change in nucleotide sequence in a gene. Okay, but now kita cerita benda yang lebih besar because we know that DNA dia akan compact and then they akan forming structure of chromosome. So when the structure of chromosome change or the number of chromosome change, so itu kita panggil sebagai chromosomal mutation. Okay, so here the chromosomal mutation can be divided into two. The chromosomal aberration means the change in number, and then so the change in structure, and then chromosomal number alternation means the change in number. So for chromosomal aberration, we have four: gene translocation, gene deletion, gene inversion, and also gene duplication. And then for chromosomal number alternation, we have two types. The Aneuploidy is referred to gain or loss one or more chromosome. Okay, and then Euploidy, or also known as polyploidy, this is gain or loss one or more set of chromosome. So for Euploidy, we have two: auto-polyploidy and allo-polyploidy. So for chromosomal aberration, have four types: okay, gene translocation, gene deletion, gene inversion, and gene duplication. So what is mean by translocation? Translocation ni maksudnya dia adalah pindah, okay, translocate. So gene translocation mean involve a region of chromosome breaking off and rejoining to another non-homologous chromosome. Okay, non-homologous chromosome is the chromosome that do not share the centromere. So what happened is, okay, this is called non-reciprocal translocation. The segment from chromosome this, okay, the yellow chromosome is being break, and then the segment of break joined with the non-homologous chromosome, which is presented by the blue color here. Okay, so in this case, non-reciprocal means the translocation only one homologous chromosome yang akan receive. Another one, dia tak akan dapat any return. So a region of chromosome break off and join to another non-homologous chromosome without receiving any in return. So macam yang ni, segmen chromosome yang warna kuning, dia break and then dia join pada chromosome biru, tetapi yang warna kuning ni dia tak akan dapat any return. Okay, compared to reciprocal translocation, okay, the segment of chromosome from the green chromosome break and the segment join to the red chromosome. But then the segment in the red chromosome also break and the segment will join to the green chromosome. So here we can see that both non-homologous chromosome, okay, they receive return, okay, from their break segment. Okay, and these occur most common compared to non-reciprocal translocation. Next is gene deletion. So involve the loss of one segment of chromosome containing one or more gene. Involve the loss of one segment of chromosome containing one or more gene. So here is the normal example of the normal sequence, the normal segment of the chromosome A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. What happened is the segment of DNA is being lost. Okay, and then the new chromosome with segment A, B, C, G, H, I. So the segment D, E, F is lost. So this we call as gene deletion. Example of disease that caused by gene deletion is Cry-Dusha syndrome. Okay, at chromosome number 5, the short arm of chromosome number 5 is being deleted. So if you can see here, this is the normal chromosome. But then the another chromosome, okay, has lost the segment at the short arm. So this karyotype represent Cry-Dusha syndrome. Okay, involve chromosome number 5. So what is the characteristic of Cry-Dusha syndrome person? First, it will cry like a meow of cat. So itu nama dia sebagai Cry-Dusha sebab pesakit ni dia akan menangis seperti kucing, and then they have a small head, unusual features, and they are mental retarded. Okay, mental retarded ni maksudnya dia akan ada terencat akal. Okay, and then usually dies in infancy or early childhood. So this is the symptoms of Cry-Dusha syndrome. Okay, usually have small chin, unusual round face, have small bridge at the nose, has abnormality, wide set eye, hypotonia, low set ear, short fingers, single palmar crease, and cardiac defect. Example, ventricular septal defect. So bila kamu boleh nampak dekat sini apa yang dimaksud dengan normal palm, sebenarnya kita akan ada garis banyak, tapi dia hanya ada satu garisan sahaja. Okay, dan usually pesakit yang Cry-Dusha syndrome ni dia akan meninggal dalam keadaan baby ataupun sewaktu kanak-kanak, maksudnya umur dia tak panjang. Jadi untuk simptom ni kamu bolehlah ingat 2 atau 3. Beza ya simptom dengan karakteristik. Okay, here again this is the karyotype. So if the question asks you state disease or disorder shown by the person with this karyotype, so look at pair number 5. One of the chromosome lost its segment, so means this is gene deletion at chromosome number 5. So this is Cry-Dusha syndrome. Next is gene inversion. A region of chromosome break off and rotates through 180 degrees before rejoining the chromosome. So this is the normal one, and then the segment of D, E, F, okay, is being break, and then it rotate 180 degree. So the new segment is A, B, C, E, F, D, G, H, I. So this is the normal sequence, and this is the new sequence, new segment, new chromosome structure after gene inversion. So for gene inversion we have two types: paracentric inversion and pericentric inversion. So for paracentric, as you can see here, the inversion is not include the centromere. So dia hanya melibatkan satu arm sahaja, arm atas ataupun arm bawah, dan tidak melibatkan centromere. But for pericentrics, the rearrangement or the inversion of the segment of the chromosome involve the centromere. The last one is gene duplication. When a single locus or a larger piece of chromosome is present more than once in the genome, or a region of chromosome become duplicate, an additional set of gene exists. So the normal segment with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. But then, as you can see here, when the gene duplicate, the duplicated gene here is the F, G, H, I. Okay, FGHI is the duplicated gene. So that's why dia akan menyebabkan berlakunya penambahan gene. Okay, because the segment, okay, because the region of chromosome has been duplicated. So summary of the chromosomal aberration: for deletion, loss of one chromosomal segment containing one or more gene. Gene inversion, gene inversion, a segment of chromosome break off, turn around 180 degree and rejoin the same chromosome but in inverted direction. Gene translocation, a section of chromosome break off and become attached to another non-homologous chromosome. For this we have two, okay, reciprocal and non-reciprocal. And then for duplication, a single locus or a larger piece of a chromosome is present more than once in the genome, or you can say that a segment of DNA is being duplicated. Okay. So classify ataupun identify the types A, B, C, D, and then here is no D, so means this is gene deletion. A, B, C, then B, C is being double here, so means gene duplication. A, B, C, D, and then become A, D, C, B, so here is show inversion, okay. And types is paracentric because not involved the centromere. And then we have A, B, A, M, and O, and then this show translocation. Types if reciprocal because both chromosome break their segment and then receive another segment from their non-homologous chromosome. So here is the difference between gene mutation and the chromosomal mutation. For gene mutation involve process that cause change in the base sequence of DNA, but for chromosomal mutation cause change in the chromosome structure or number. And then for gene mutation, the base deletion and base insertion can cause frame shift mutation, but in chromosomal mutation there is no frame shift mutation. For gene mutation, the types of gene mutation are base substitution, base inversion, base deletion, and also base inversion. But for chromosomal mutation, also 4 types. Okay, they have chromosomal aberration. Okay, the change in structure, which has another 4 types, and then the alteration in chromosome number. Okay, this one 2 for Euploidy and polyploidy. Alright, for chromosomal aberration, okay, change in structure, the disease that you must remember is the Cry-Dusha syndrome. Okay, and then you need to identify lah dia punya karyotype. So at chromosome number 5, one of the chromosome dia lost dia punya segment pada short arm. And then remember the characteristic, at least you can state that the person cries like a cat, meow, and then has small face, and then they have a short life cycle, a short life, which usually dia akan meninggal pada waktu infant ataupun waktu childhood. And then dia punya symptom, okay, dia ada abnormal face, dia ada one straight palm, lepas tu dia ada short finger. So at least kamu boleh ingat 2 atau 3 karakteristik dan 2 atau 3 juga simptom. So remember, karakteristik dan simptom adalah 2 benda berbeza. So now we're going to proceed to chromosomal number alternation. So nampak dekat sini jelas, kita akan cerita pasal perubahan dari segi bilangan. Okay, so have to. First is aneuploidy. What is mean by aneuploidy? Gain or loss one or more chromosome. The diploid cell gain one or loss gains or loss one or more chromosome. Okay, contoh kalau yang normal individu, okay, kalau manusia dia ada 46 kromosom. Tapi if the person ada 47 kromosom, so menunjukkan kat situ dia ada penambahan satu kromosom. So itu menunjukkan case aneuploidy. Individu itu ada 45 kromosom, kurang satu kromosom. So itu pun menunjukkan case aneuploidy di mana berlaku penambahan atau pengurangan satu atau lebih kromosom pada keseluruhan set. Okay, seterusnya, Euploidy atau juga dipanggil sebagai polyploidy is the diploid cell to end gains or loss one or more set of chromosome. Gain or loss one or more set of chromosome. So bila kita kata set, as we know, okay, for human, in the diploid set, maksudnya kita akan ada dua set kromosom. And okay, satu set datang daripada ibu which carry 23 kromosom, and another set datang daripada bapa and equal to 23 also. So apa yang berlaku dalam kes aneuploidy ini adalah penambahan set satu atau lebih. Jadi contohnya kalau kata individu itu ada 69 kromosom, maksudnya kat situ dia ada 3 set. Okay, sebab satu set 23, 2 set 46. So normal individu akan ada 2 set 46. Tetapi sekiranya individu itu ada penambahan lagi satu set, tambah lagi 23 kromosom. So itu menunjukkan berlakunya kes euploidy. Bukan tambah satu atau tambah dua, tapi tambah bilangan set. Okay, so itu dipanggil sebagai euploidy. And then all these, the chromosomal number alteration is caused by the non-disjunction. What is non-disjunction? A failure of chromosome to separate during meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. Meiosis sebab waktu inilah formation of gamete berlaku. So when the gamete yang terhasil defect, so akan hasillah individu yang akan ada euploidy ataupun aneuploidy. So for non-disjunction, okay, if occur in meiosis 1, okay, it means that homologous chromosome fail to separate in anaphase 1. Okay, but then if the non-disjunction occur in meiosis 2, it's referred to the sister chromatid fail to separate in anaphase 2. So for case aneuploidy, the diploid cell gain or loss one or more chromosome caused by non-disjunction during meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. So non-disjunction can occur in autosome. Okay, what is mean by autosome? The set of the chromosome from chromosome number 1 until chromosome pair 22. Itu semua kita panggil sebagai autosome. And then this non-disjunction also can occur at sex chromosome. So sex chromosome adalah kromosom pada pasangan ke-23. Dan bila kita kata sex chromosome ni, dia akan berlaku, semua ini okay, berlaku sewaktu meiosis 1 ataupun dia berlaku waktu meiosis 2. Okay, for example, this is the normal human karyotype 1, 2, 3 until 23. So 1 to 23 is referred to autosome. Pair number 1 until pair number 22 is autosome. But pair 23 is sex chromosome. So in this diagram, okay, it shows that there is a normal, in the normal case, in meiosis 1 and also meiosis 2, because in meiosis 1 the homologous chromosome separate, and then at meiosis 2 the sister chromatid separate. So the gamete is haploid, and haploid. But then if non-disjunction occur in meiosis 1, so look at here, okay, supposed to be in meiosis 1, which is anaphase 1, the homologous chromosome must be separated. Tapi kita tengok keadaan dekat sini, homologous chromosome ini tidak berpisah. So menyebabkan di bahagian sebelah kiri akan ada 3 sister chromatid. Dan di bahagian sebelah kanan hanya ada 1 sister chromatid. Sepatutnya setiap daughter cell ini akan mendapat 2 sister chromatid. And then at meiosis 2, which is anaphase 2, tiada masalah yang berlaku. Okay, ketiga-tiga sister chromatid berpisah secara normal. So dia punya gamete akan ada 3 kromosom. Okay, berbanding pada daughter cell ini berlaku meiosis 2, and then setiap daughter cellnya akan mendapat 1 kromosom sahaja. Dan sekiranya normal, sepatutnya dia akan dapat, setiap daughter cell ini akan dapat 2. Kenapa kita kata dapat 2? Because this is the parent cell. Parent cell has 1, 2, 3, 4 chromosome. So concept in meiosis, it will produce 4 daughter cell, and each daughter cell may carry half chromosome from the parent. So each of the daughter cell mesti membawa 2. Tapi bila berlaku non-disjunction sebegini, kita boleh nampak 2 daughter cell mempunyai lebihan 1 kromosom. So that's why ditulis sebagai N+1. Maksudnya 1 set plus 1 kromosom ekstra. 1 set lengkap di sini sebenarnya mewakili 2 kromosom. Okay. Dan di sini menunjukkan N tolak 1. Maksudnya 2 set lengkap sepatutnya 2. Tapi kekurangan 1. So that's why kita tulis N-1. Okay. Dan ini pula ada is a figure to show the non-disjunction occur during meiosis 2, which is during anaphase 2. So in anaphase 1, there is no problem. Homologous chromosome separate and move to opposite pole. But then during anaphase 2, the sister chromatid is not separated. So it will cause the chromatid, okay, the sister chromatid not separate and move directly to opposite pole, and at the end the gamete or the daughter cell will have 3 chromosome, okay, and then this daughter cell has 1 chromosome, and for this there is no problem. Each daughter cell carry 2 chromosome, okay, because here normal, so that's why tak ada apa-apa masalah. And then what happen if we produce abnormal gamete? We're going to produce actually the abnormal gamete ini akan menyebabkan number of chromosome berubah. Jadi bila number of chromosome berubah, dia akan hasilkan individu yang mempunyai bilangan kromosom yang tidak normal. Okay, contoh. This is yang normal Okay. 44XY. What is mean by 44XY? This is a male. Ada 44 kromosom autosom dan 2 kromosom seks. 2 kromosom seks tu X dan Y. So 44, 45 dan 46. So individu ini ada 46 kromosom, di mana kromosom seksnya adalah X dan Y. Then berlaku meiosis 1 yang normal. So dapatlah 22X and then 22Y. Kemudian berlaku pula meiosis 2. So hasil meiosis 2 akan menghasilkan sperm. And then dia akan hasilkan 2 jenis sperm. 22X dan 22Y. Maksudnya dia akan membawa 22 kromosom autosom bersama dengan satu kromosom seks, sama ada kromosom X ataupun kromosom Y. Okay, jika wanita perempuan pula, they have 44 autosom with 2X chromosome. This is represent sex chromosome. Normal meiosis 1. So the homologous chromosome separate normal in normal. So followed by meiosis 2. So they may produce a gamete with 22 autosome and carry sex chromosome X. But if non-disjunction occur, okay, in male, let's say this occur during spermatogenesis. So we focus on the sex chromosome. So here is chromosome X and the gray represent chromosome Y. So non-disjunction occur during meiosis 1. So the homologous chromosome is not separated. Okay, both is being pulled to the same opposite pole. And then meiosis 2 occur normal. And then here is the gamete. So the gamete will carry chromosome X, Y, chromosome X, chromosome Y, and some of the gamete will not carry any sex chromosome. Okay, and in female, okay, this is the normal X chromosome, and then in meiosis 1 there is non-disjunction occur, and then the consequence is the gamete of this individual has 2X chromosome, okay, and ada gamete yang carry no sex chromosome. Okay, this is non-disjunction during meiosis 2. Okay, X, Y, they are separate. Okay, during meiosis 1, and then during meiosis 2, the sister chromatid is not separated. So that's why this daughter cell have 2X chromosome, and this will carry no sex chromosome. And then here the same thing occur. The sister chromatid is unable to separate, so this gamete will carry 2Y chromosome. Okay, for female, for meiosis 1, okay, tak ada masalah yang berlaku. The homologous chromosome separated, but then in meiosis 2, the sister chromatid unable to separate. So one of the daughter cell will carry 2X chromosome and another one with 0. Same to this, one with 2X chromosome and another one with 0 sex chromosome. Then the condition of the N+1 gamete, we call this as trisomy. Okay, so fusion of gamete between abnormal gamete N+1 and a normal gamete N produce an embryo with 2N+1, itu kita panggil sebagai trisomy. Okay, for example here, this is the egg cell with N+1. Maksudnya dia ada satu extra chromosome. And then fuse ataupun fertilize with normal sperm. So the zygote with 2N+1. So condition ini kita panggil sebagai trisomy. And then for monosomy is condition where the gamete N-1 fuse or fertilize with normal gamete. So produce the embryo with 2N-1. So this condition kita panggil sebagai monosomy. Okay. Euploidy effect in autosom. Kita cerita autosom dulu. Okay, kita ada dua case, trisomy dengan monosomy. So here apa yang berlaku in autosom? Both chromosome number 21 move to the same pole. Produce ovum with 2 chromosome number 21. Fertilize with normal sperm. Produce zygote with 3 chromosome at number 21. Okay. So, maksudnya dekat sini adalah this menunjukkan adalah kromosom pasangan ke-21. Sewaktu proses meiosis, homologous kromosom pada pasangan ke-21 ini dia berlakunya non-disjunction. So menyebabkan gamet yang dibawanya adalah mempunyai lebihan satu kromosom pada pasangan ke-21. Kemudian gamet ini fertilize dengan normal gamet yang membawa satu sahaja kromosom untuk pasangan ke-21. So, hasilnya adalah individu yang akan ada 3 kromosom pada pasangan ke-21. Okay. Itu adalah untuk kes trisomy. Kes monosomy 21 pula di mana berlakunya non-disjunction so that the daughter cell akan tak bawa apa-apa, the gamet tak akan membawa apa-apa pun, tidak akan membawa apa-apa kromosom untuk kromosom pasangan ke-21 tu. Jadi apa yang berlaku, dia akan fertilize dengan normal sperm and then dia akan produce with the only chromosome number 21, dan chromosome number 21 ini pun datangnya daripada normal sperm ini sahaja. So kes ini kalau kita boleh tengok, kita cerita tentang pasangan ke-21. If you see an extra chromosome 21, so ini kita panggil sebagai trisomy 21. Kenapa dia boleh jadi? Sebab salah satu gamet sama ada ovum ataupun sperm berlaku non-disjunction. Then the non-disjunction occur involve chromosome 21. So one of the gamete will carry extra one chromosome. So then it may fertilize with normal gamete. So sepatutnya normal gamete hanya membawa satu sahaja. Jadi bila dia bawa dua, ada gamete yang membawa dua dan fertilize dengan normal gamete yang membawa satu. So that's why lah dia hasilkan, dia ada 3. Dan kes monosomy 21 pula, kita boleh tengok dekat sini pasangan ke-21 tinggal satu kromosom sahaja. Sepatutnya mesti ada 2. Kenapa benda ni berlaku? Sebab berlaku non-disjunction, okey, akan ada gamet, bila berlaku non-disjunction akan ada gamet yang tidak akan membawa apa-apa, tak akan membawa kromosom 21. Dan bila dia fertilize dengan normal gamet hanya bawa satu kromosom untuk pasangan 21. So that's why lah dia hanya ada satu kromosom sahaja untuk kromosom pasangan ke-21. So untuk trisomy 21, the name is Down syndrome. Okay, so this Down syndrome occur when the non-disjunction of chromosome 21 during gametogenesis of meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. So it may produce abnormal gamete with 23 plus 1 chromosome. Okay, and then the abnormal gamete fuse or fertilize with normal gamete, the zygote may have 47 chromosome with 3 chromosome number 21. Okay, compared to monosomy, the non-disjunction of chromosome 21 occur during gametogenesis of meiosis 1 or meiosis 2, sama. But then, they produce abnormal gamete with 23 minus 1 chromosome. Means they not carry any chromosome for chromosome 21. And then this abnormal gamete fuse or fertilize with normal gamete. So the zygote may have 45 chromosome. Why 45? Because then at 21, they lost 1 chromosome. So for trisomy 21, this is the symptom for the Down syndrome person, and this is the symptom for person with monosomy 21. Okay, for trisomy 21, the person with low IQ, the child of Down syndrome can have an IQ between 25 to 74. Average person has an IQ between, this one normal 90 to 110. Then they have short stature, maksudnya dia punya body dia akan lebih rendah. Then they ada broad hands, stubby finger and toes, a wide round neck, and have larger protruding tongue that makes speech difficult. Then this is the symptom for monosomy 21. Severe intellectual deficit, widely spaced eye, and then they have heart defects. Okay, and this case is very rare. That's usually before birth or by 20 months. But untuk Down syndrome, dia punya lifespan tu, jangka hayat dia sebenarnya lebih lama lah. Okay. This one you can read. Okay, the comparison at the palm, tapak tangan, di antara yang Down syndrome dengan yang normal, dia akan ada selalunya palm dia akan lebih stabil, dan the garisan macam Fiducia tadi, dia akan ada satu garisan yang jelas lah. And then hands and feet dia akan lebih short finger, and then dia akan ada white space between yang pertama dengan yang kedua. Okay, selain tu ada juga Patau syndrome. Ini contoh pada trisomy 13. Apa maksud trisomy 13? At kromosom pasangan ke-13 ada satu tambahan kromosom ekstra dekat situ. Okay, so apa yang berlaku? Kita boleh nampak ada menyebabkan disrupt of normal course of development, causing multiple and complex organ defect. So sebenarnya ada macam-macam jenis sindrom sebab kita ada 23 pasang kromosom. So kalau dia berlaku dekat kromosom nombor 1, nama dia dah jadi trisomy 1. Kalau berlaku kat kromosom pair ke-22, pair nombor 2, jadilah trisomy 2. So in each case dia akan hasilkan different characteristic, different symptom, and the name of the abnormalities tu pun akan berlainan. Ni Edwards syndrome, example of trisomy 18. Okay. So tadi kita dah cerita pasal untuk kes Aneuploidy pada autosome. Kes trisomy kita panggil sebagai trisomy 21, itu adalah refer kepada Down syndrome. And then untuk kes monosomy kita rujuk juga pada monosomy 21. Okay, now kita nak berganjak pergi ke sex chromosome. Okay, and sex chromosome for trisomy case example is Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, in Klinefelter syndrome, the non-disjunction occur during meiosis 1 in spermatogenesis. So kita boleh nampak the chromosome X and Y is failed to separate during meiosis 1. So it will cause that the sperm will carry X chromosome and Y chromosome. Later on, this abnormal sperm fertilized with normal ovum with carry X chromosome. So the individual it will produce individual with XXY sex chromosome. So means the individual akan ada satu kromosom seks yang ekstra. Sepatutnya orang normal hanya ada kromosom 2 saja kromosom seks. Now dia dah ada 3. So XXY ini refer kepada Klinefelter syndrome. And then Turner syndrome pula berlaku bila during meiosis 1 of genesis. Okay, ini contoh lah. Okay, and then apa yang berlaku dekat sini adalah the XX is failed to separate. So apa yang akan jadi, dia akan hasilkan daughter cell yang tidak membawa apa-apa kromosom sex, and then these ovum fertilized with normal sperm. So dia akan hasilkan XO. So the individual will have one sex chromosome, which is chromosome X. So itu namanya adalah Turner syndrome. Ini adalah lagi lah. Okay, ada XYY syndrome, triple X syndrome. Ini semua adalah case trisomy. Kenapa ini semua case trisomy? Sebab dia ada satu kromosom seks ekstra. Dan Turner syndrome is example of monosomy. Why? Sebab dia akan ada satu kurang daripada set sepatutnya. Sepatutnya normal ada 2 seks kromosom, tapi orang monosomi hanya ada satu seks kromosom sahaja. Dan XO, orang Turner syndrome, dia boleh survive. Tapi sekiranya ada individu yang membawa YO, dia akan meninggal. Sebab apa? Y is a small chromosome. So dia memang usually dia hanya bawa seks kromosom semata-mata, dan dia tak seperti kromosom X. Sebab kita dah belajar hari tu, kromosom X kromosom yang besar. Selain daripada bawa seks karakteristik, dia pun bawa gene yang lain. For example, dia bawa hemophilia gene, colorblind gene. So that's why siapa yang dengan orang Turner syndrome masih lagi boleh survive. So this is the karyotype. Okay, look at pair 23. Yang panjang ini refer kepada kromosom X. So individu ini ada X, X, Y. So kalau ditanya what is disease by individual shown by this karyotype, so the answer is Klinefelter syndrome. And then this is the karyotype for Turner syndrome. Why at pair 23 this individual only have one X chromosome, and this individu with one X chromosome and two Y. So this is XYY syndrome. Alright, for Klinefelter, this is the symptom. Okay, ingatlah dalam 2, 3 ke, dia smaller than normal. Dia ada smaller testis compared to normal. So lower production of testosterone. And then they are sterile, failure to produce sperm, and the feminine male voice. So usually orang yang ada Klinefelter, suara dia akan lebih kecil, lebih nyaring, and then dia ada enlarged breast tissue. Why this happen? Because dia ada 2 kromosom X, sama macam perempuan. Perempuan normal ada 2 kromosom X. So lelaki Klinefelter, jantina dia masih lagi lelaki. Why? Sebab dia membawa kromosom Y. Okay, selagi mana dia ada kromosom Y, maksudnya jantinanya adalah lelaki. But dia punya karakteristik ada sedikit feminin. Sebab apa? Dia akan ada small voice, dia akan ada enlarged breast tissue, and then dia ni sebenarnya adalah sterile. Dan ini adalah ciri-ciri dia lah. Okay, you can read. Okay. And then for Turner syndrome ni, ini kalau ditanya jantina, sex, dia masih lagi, dia consider sebagai female. Kenapa female? Sebab even dia ada satu X, so consider as female. And then what is the symptom? Dia adalah sterile, and then poor breast development, widely spaced nipple, underdeveloped ovary, so no ovulation. Dia tak akan ada any menstruation. Dia akan ada short stature, wide and webbed necks, broad and flat chest. And usually orang Turner syndrome ni, dia tak akan ada masalah mental retardation. Okay. So this one kamu boleh baca lah. Okay, this one pun saya dah jelaskan. Okay. Next, we proceed to euploidy or polyploidy. Is the change in number for the whole set of chromosome. Okay, so it occurs when the set of chromosome did not separate during gametogenesis, spermatogenesis or oogenesis. So common occur in plant than in animal. So the gamete fusion will produce cell or organism which have more than two set of chromosomes. So this called as polyploid. So ada dua. Okay, autopolyploidy and allopolyploidy. These both is caused by the non-disjunction ada in meiosis 1 or meiosis 2, so produce abnormal number of chromosome in gamete. So here is the haploid, okay, set, and then this is diploid set. Okay, haploid means the gamete dia akan carry single chromosome untuk setiap pair. Diploid, setiap pair akan ada pasangan. Dan kalau triploid, maksudnya setiap pair akan ada 3 kromosom. Tetraploid maksudnya setiap pair akan ada 4 kromosom. So that's why kita kata penambahan set, bukan penambahan bilangan. So for autoploidy is a condition to produce autopolyploid with more than 2 set of chromosome derived from a single species. So maksudnya penambahan, okay, bilangan set itu adalah dalam kalangan spesies yang sama. Okay, allopolyploidy pula is the condition to produce involve for 2 or more species. Maksudnya the change or the condition produce 2 set of chromosome itu berlaku melibatkan daripada spesies yang berbeza. Alright, thank you.